but I think I'm gonna take a rest on the stairs, even though it's so trashy here. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty weak today. Is it because I don't usually walk in the morning, or I just woke up too early and I didn't have enough sleep last night?
I'm walking 12,000 kilometers from China to Europe. Yesterday we almost didn't make it on the walk. It was so hot I had a headache for 2 days, which forced me to start walking at 7 a.m. today, but it is not an easy walk as well.
Oh my God, so loud here. The speakers. Oh, it tastes like grass. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye bye. Oh man, what a terrible sleep. The room itself is fine, except it has a few cockroach, like baby cockroach, but not too much a problem. But I had a terrible sleep. I sleep for like only 4 to about 5 hours. It's really bad. When it was like 1 a.m., I heard a loud like karaoke singing. Somebody singing a song like downstairs, but it's really loud, super loud. So I called the cops on them. I don't want to go down. I called the cops on them, and it was about 20 minutes later, the cops, I think they showed up because the boys quiet down. And then again at 3 a.m. the singing started again. So I called the cops right away because I haven't even fallen asleep at that point. I fall asleep about close to 4 a.m. and then I woke up at about 7 a.m. I set an alarm. So in total, I sleep like 4 hours. It was terrible given that we have to walk until lunchtime today. But right now, it's kind of cold. It's definitely not as hot as during the afternoon. We're gonna go that way and turn right to go into the street where we had the night market last night. I feel kind of sick, guys. Do you get that when you like just one day just wake up really early? I usually wake up like close to 10 a.m. And slowly getting ready like 11, almost 12 to start the walk. But today I got up at 7 and I'm feeling a little bit sick in my stomach. Look, it's 7:46. I took a long time to get ready. The sun is up, but it's cloudy today, which is really good news. Now we can tell that's a factory, that's a factory. No wonder there are so many guys wearing like this kind of blue uniforms. Yeah. This is where we had the night market restaurants last night. So the cars can't pass through between 7 to 10. I think that's the time this night market opens. It looks like a lot of people live in it, so they're now coming out to work. We're gonna have to continue up north that way. Now the sun is up, but it's right behind us. Check out the temperature right now, 28 degrees Celsius. 28 is not too bad. Once it goes up above 30, 31, that's when it becomes unbearable. Some kind of noodles here, glass noodles. This is the typical breakfast, lunch. You can pretty much eat it anytime actually. For Chinese people, this glass noodle, you got a big bowl of glass noodle and some vegetable and some soup. It's kind of smelly. I don't know where they get the smell from, but yeah, it's really famous here. Look, another massive factory we never even heard of. Glass lens. It's massive. It says on the banner here, people's good life is our goal. We fight for our goal. We have to speed up the development and pushing a high quality development. Some kind of promotional values for this company, gallons. You know, when a factory is super big, they have a Bank of China building right next to it for the workers to use. That's when you know they have a lot of workers. The hotel that we stayed last night, value-wise, was pretty good. It's pretty cheap. And we got this kind of standard. I would say it's pretty nice. And we have a massive TV, guys. I think for 117 bucks, this is the best value that we ever had. Of course, this hotel is not being in the city center. It will be cheaper. Except they have a few baby cockroach here and there in the room. The people singing at night, that's really ridiculous. I mean, 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. again. Can't you just turn it down? You can still hear yourself, right? You want other people to hear you in the middle of the night, early morning. And the Chinese police last night was doing a pretty good job. The first time I called, the noise go down within like 20 minutes because I couldn't sleep. I was just listening and looking at the time. Another time I called right away and they were asking me, oh, it's about the noise again. I'm not sure they have the records of my numbers in it. But yeah, the response was really fast. The second time the noise went down really quickly, about like 8 to 10 minutes. That's really good. We're going that way right now. And I think we can make it to the next city within today. If the weather is good, that means we don't get too much sun. Because when we get too much sun and super hot, we can't really walk fast. And the weather forecast says it's gonna rain today, which will be good news if it does, because we have water protective gears from the top to the bottom. I have also got this big ass raincoat from AliExpress. And up to this point, we have never put them into test, so it will be a good time to test them today. The rain is amazing. Another entrance to Gallon's factory. Dedicated to innovation, our industrial spirit. They do love slogans, huh? You know, we have talked about this container house for construction workers a few times now. Look at how many houses, like temporarily container houses for construction workers to live in. But look, they actually have the price here. For renting is $3 to $6 a day. That's really cheap, huh? 3 to 6 Chinese yuan a day. the rent is super cheap, but it definitely not gonna be comfortable inside. It's gonna be pretty hot. In winter time, it's gonna be pretty cold. It does nothing to weathers. These are the big factories here. Massive factories. These factories are all occupied. They're working really well. It looks really active, so I think the factories here actually doing okay. Because the region that we visited last time, a few days back, it looks kind of like abandoned for maybe for like at least a few months, right? Depending on the grass. Maybe the rent in that area getting expensive, so all the factories moved out. But these massive factories here are really active. It looks like they in business, all of them here. Damn, what happened to my voice today? Kind of losing my voice. Was I yelling a lot yesterday? I can't really remember, but I do remember it was pretty loud. I have to like speak really loudly in order to hear myself. See, this is a metal factory making metal products. They're doing pretty well. Look, they're in work, doing some work over there. Bear in mind, guys, China can sell it to other countries too. If it doesn't want to sell it to America, it still has a large customers. But I guess selling to other countries is not as profitable as selling to the Americans, because I think if it isn't, the trade war wouldn't be a problem in the first place, right? They can just replace America with other countries. But I think America is, the most profitable country to trade with, as with many other countries as well. Look, what kind of fruit is this? It's pretty big. Whoa, it's rock solid. It has juice coming out of it. Good. China loves to plant these fruit trees on the sidewalk, but a lot of times I really don't know what kind of fruits they are, except like mangoes and jackfruits. God damn it, I'm already sweating like I'm in the water. Looks like we're gonna have another crazy hot day. It's gonna rain my ass. Weather forecast is never accurate in any country. Last night, I think I can feel my face kind of get burned during the day, because I feel my face kind of stings a little bit when I wash it. When my hands touch my face, I can still feel the face being warm here. The sweat actually washed down my sunscreen. I do apply sunscreen on the walk. Yeah, the sweat just washed them away. I have to reapply them like frequently, but I didn't do that yesterday, so I think I got burned. So I'm gonna wear the mask like the whole day today, and I'm gonna take frequent stops to reapply the sunscreen. I actually forgot to resupply my water today, this morning just now, which is pretty stupid. So I'm gonna take the detour into the street here and hope there is a convenience store I can get some water for our walk. Because further down there is gonna be another bridge we have to cross, and who knows how long that's gonna take. We're gonna go on the bridge right now, and look, they have a massive sidewalk. But I think this sidewalk is more for the motorbike and people to walk. But a lot of the motorbikes they don't really use it. They would rather just ride it on the road. Whoever designed this bridge, love you. We have come across several bridges now in the city of Zhongshan. This is an industrial city here. This is the first time I'm on a massive bridge. Walk across it, and you know what? it actually shakes. I didn't know that. But we only come across one bridge that has no sidewalk at all. Only a motorbike lane with no barriers like this separating the cars, the massive trucks, and the bike. A lot of people drive inside the bike lane because they think the trucks in front of them are too slow. Only one of the bridge. How can you survive here, little guy? The sun is so strong. Don't you need a lot of water and humid? Look at all these fish farms that we talked about yesterday. There's so many of them all the way over there. That's when you know a region is rich back then in the ancient days. Because when you have a lot of water, your civilization tend to do really well because you can have a lot of food supplies like fish, rice, and all that. So in the ancient days, whoever lives next to the big rivers, the population always thrives. Oh my God, can you tell this water? Kind of contaminated. The surface of the water doesn't even move. And it looks like a lot of dead fish on it. It looks like dead fish to me. Look over there. Wastewater. Oh wow. And look, we even have an overpass bridge going down to the sidewalk on the street. And we're finishing the bridge here. Really well designed, love it. Oh man, people been eating food here last night, drinking beers, Chinese beers. Still have half a bottle left. Is this by one guy or by two guys? It looks like it's by one guy. They take away some food and just eat it here and be drinking. It's not good because it's making the place really trashy with all the trash. But yeah, you can drink openly in the public here in China with alcohol, beers, everything, wines. But of course, you shouldn't disturb the public. Once you're drunk, you gotta go home. Otherwise, they can arrest you.
In the next episode, we're finally gonna encounter our first rain on the walk, so we can test out our waterproof gears, which is, well, complicated. Subscribe to find out in the next episode.